Hello everyone, this is Mystic Goddess with your general reading. So today we're going to see the real reason they chose the Karmic. This reading is for everyone of every zodiac sign, so feel free to switch the energies around as needed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into these messages. Give me messages please, Holy Spirit. For everyone that watches this reading, what is the real reason my viewer's person chose the Karmic? What is the real reason they chose the Karmic? 2 more shuffles. All right, so let's see what comes out here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower card in reverse. So they chose the Karmic because they don't want to change. It's giving energy of the Karmic holding them to a lower standard. With the Page of Wands being here, along with the Fool card in reverse, they know that being with the Karmic is a foolish decision. They actually feel as though the Karmic is a lot more carefree and gullible. Wow. Yeah. Overall, they're viewing them as someone who's stale and dull, very much naive, and they think that the Karmic believes everything that they say. With the 5 of Cups being here, overall, they actually regret choosing the Karmic. They're seeing you as someone that was foolish to lose. They're disappointed with their decision, okay? But they did it without thinking it through. So it's coming out like they could have even chosen the Karmic out of spite or to get under your skin. There's no love between the 2 of them, or at least this person doesn't love the Karmic. They view the Karmic as someone who's overwhelming to deal with, especially on an emotional level. This person could be going through anxiety since they've been with the Karmic, but they view them as someone who's easy to get over on and someone who's easy to manipulate. Yeah, they got involved with the Karmic for selfish reasons. It's not out of love. It's for the benefits. Also, they may have a history with the Karmic, okay? It's coming out like the Karmic isn't someone new. This is actually someone that they've gone back to numerous times. And the Karmic always accepts them back. So, yeah. At this point in time, they're using the Karmic as a placeholder, okay? The Karmic feels a bit let down in this situation. They don't like how this person speaks to them, or it could be vice versa. I feel like they don't really get along. Give me more. Yeah, they feel like a fool, or they feel like a clown. All right, we have the High Priestess card crossing as well as the Hangman crossing. So again, they feel as though as long as they're involved with the Karmic, they will not have to make sacrifices. There's a lack of direction in the relationship between the 2 of them. Also, the Karmic doesn't always speak up. This is giving doormat type of energy. They may have also chosen the Karmic for superficial reasons. Like I said before, the relationship is stagnant between the 2 of them. There's very little growth. But I feel like this person chose the Karmic specifically to avoid making some type of sacrifice. Overall, they're viewing the Karmic as someone who's burdensome to deal with. For a very small portion of you, the Karmic could be younger than this person, or there could be an age gap between the 2 of them. If it's not that they view the karmic as childlike. I keep hearing taking candy from a baby. Candy from a baby. So yeah, now I will say this. One thing that they do like about the karmic is a bit spontaneous. Okay. The karmic can be a bit exciting at times, but that's all I see here so far. Also, there's a little bit of comfort with the karmic. Okay. I feel like the karmic puts up with them repressing their emotions. The karmic puts up with their selfish behaviors. The only reason why they started reconnecting with the karmic is for their own benefit. Give me more. Yeah, the karmic has a young, childlike energy about them that this person views as refreshing to an extent, but it also annoys them at times. They feel like the karmic is just naive and gullible, like they'll believe anything. The karmic takes their word. They don't have to prove themselves at all. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we also have the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, they chose the karmic because the karmic is insecure. They don't communicate well with each other. There seems to be tension in the relationship between the two of them currently. Also, there's something that's causing division between the two of them. It's either friendships that one of them may have with other people, or it's money. Someone is stingy in the relationship. Someone's really stingy. And I don't mean just with money. They're even stingy when it comes to communicating, when it comes to expressing themselves. I don't know if it's this person's energy or the karmic's, but they don't feel any type of bond with the karmic. Yeah, they may also be holding on to the karmic for some type of security. Could be something tangible, could be money. The karmic is providing stability for them on some type of level. For a few of you, they may even be with the karmic so that they can save their money. So they have the karmic spending out all of their money while they spend out very little in return. Wow. This is going to be very specific. Please don't force it to fit. But for a few of you, this person may have chosen the karmic to try and make you feel rejected. But like I said, there's no bond between the two of them. They've actually been stealing from the karmic. There's something that they're stealing. I don't know if it's the karmic's money or some type of tangible asset, but there's something that they're stealing. Yeah, this offer came from some type of scheme, and it's full of lies. Yeah, they tricked the karmic. They tricked them. They view the karmic as someone who is resourceful when it comes to either money or offering them some type of security. This is crazy. Yeah, their relationship is built upon lies. Give me more. They're telling me TikTok card. We have the Queen of Swords here. And right beside that, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. So the relationship dynamic between the two of them is really, really weird. Okay. One kind of has power over the other, and the connection between the two of them is forced. Now, I do feel like there are times when the karmic tries to communicate with this person. They try and create a bond, but it's just not there. I actually feel like whenever the karmic tries to have an honest conversation with them, or whenever the karmic tries to get closer to them, this person gets pissed off. They view the karmic as someone who's weak. One of them has a really bad temper. And I mean to the point where they don't just lash out with words, but they may lash out with their hand. One of them may even throw things. The karmic may also feel like nothing that they're doing is working, like they're unable to make this person happy. Some of you may have even felt that way at some point. But they're looking at the karmic as someone who is easy to dominate over. They force the karmic into certain things. Someone's also a player. Okay, so someone's cheating. Give me more. One of them have a really bad temper, and it's the masculine in the relationship. Now, I'm not saying the man in the relationship. I'm just saying the masculine. Whoever has masculine energy, okay? For some of you, they got with the karmic to try and make you jealous. Give me more. What's the real reason this person chose the karmic? I mean, this relationship has no love. They look at the karmic as their comfort blanket, or someone who just allows them to live life the way that they want to. I do feel like the karmic is overwhelmed with the relationship because they feel as though they just keep giving and giving and giving, and they're really not getting much out of it. I feel like this person also bullies the karmic on an emotional level, or the karmic could be doing that to them. Feel free to switch it around. But the only reason why they're connecting with the karmic is because of their own selfish reasons. Love is not involved. Now, I'm not saying, put it like this. I'll just say it this way. They may have feelings for the karmic, but it's not genuine love. Okay? It's not genuine. Even if they do love the karmic, they're not in love with the karmic. There's a difference. I don't think they love the karmic at all. They just love what the karmic gives to them. This karmic has been in the picture for quite some time. It could even be someone that they've known since they were a child, or since they were younger. If it's not that, they may tend to deal with this karmic while they're still connecting with others. But they view the karmic as someone they can always run back to. Give me another card. Why did this person really choose the karmic? What's the real reason this person chose the karmic? All right, we have the Two of Wands, and it came out crossing. They chose the karmic to play it safe. That's all it is to it. They're not planning a future with the karmic. They don't even see a future with the karmic. They just want to be able to get everything that they can from the karmic. I'm telling you, they're going to take them for all that they have, and then they're going to leave them alone. Now, more than likely, they will probably reconnect with the karmic at some point in time whenever they are needing something, or whenever they need their ego stroked. But when it comes to actually planning a future, this person is avoiding it. They don't even initiate action. Okay? For some of you, they're with the karmic for a place to live, okay? Or a vehicle. Take it however it fits, but that's not for everyone, so please don't force it to fit. For a few of you, the karmic's family sees it for what it really is. They have someone in their family, could be an older female, I feel very strongly that it's a female. And she has warned the karmic that there is no future between the two of them. I feel like she's trying to put the karmic up on game. Maybe telling the karmic that they can do better. They don't need to be planning a life with this particular person. For a very small portion of you, the karmic may have really good money, or they may have been born into money. For others, the karmic is privileged in some way, shape, or form. They could even come from a privileged background. I'm not saying that the karmic is really wealthy or anything like that, but there is someone in their family who is doing very well for themselves. And that particular person does not want the karmic investing in them. At the top of the deck, we have the Star card. We also have the Three of Cups. I do feel like they have fun together. Okay. They may have even started off as friends or friends with benefits. I feel like the only time they really get along is when they're drinking or possibly doing drugs with each other. For a few of you, they could have hooked up through social media, a social event, through some type of gathering, or through a friend, maybe even a mutual friend. I feel like the karmic is also good with distracting this person. For example, if they're going through something burdensome, the karmic has the energy of, let's just go out and have fun. Let's go out for drinks. Don't worry about it. Everything is going to be okay. Yeah. The karmic encourages them to wear rose-colored glasses. Give me another card. I'm being petty. I don't know where those sound effects be coming from, but if you guys just knew what I be thinking, if you only knew the things that come to my mind, and I cannot say everything, but this is a mess. We have the Two of Pentacles, and we also have the Knight of Cups. So, another reason why they have chosen to be with the karmic is because the karmic is more than willing to stretch their resources or to be really, really flexible with them. Now, I do feel like the karmic, to an extent, knows that they are being charmed. They know that this person is sweet talking them, but the karmic tries their best not to focus upon that. At the top of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Page of Cups. The karmic is really easy to please just by saying the right things, okay? They play off of the karmic's, I don't want to say innocence, but they play off of the karmic's childlike energy. I also feel like they like the way that the karmic compliments them. The karmic may be someone who kind of builds up their confidence, makes them feel sure of themselves when they're not even deserving of it. I feel like the karmic also may flaunt them in some way while they're out and about. So they like that the karmic is attentive. But at the same time, the karmic kind of has their head in the clouds because they've idealized this person, when in reality, this is someone who's not even in love with them. Now, if you notice, there are a lot of people here. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Wands. We have the King of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Swords here. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. This is crazy. There are a lot of people here. So it lets me know that they either have a lot of people in their business, or one or both are entertaining different people. The karmic has the type of mentality of, well, as long as he or she comes back home to me, it's giving that type of energy. This karmic is a fool, and this person knows it. I wouldn't be surprised if they laugh behind the karmic's back, or if they tell their friends about how easy the karmic is to get over on. But I feel like the two of them initially connected off of a friends with benefits type of thing, or they may have met online at some type of gathering. They may have met through friends. They met during a good time, or they may have had a good time when they initially met up. Okay. I also feel like the two of them linked on a sexual level really, really quickly. They like how the karmic holds them up on a pedestal, even though they're not deserving. We have the Page of Pentacles. See, another person. We have another person. They view the karmic as someone who's consistent. And the reason why they view the karmic that way is because the karmic is always taking them back. Oh my goodness. The karmic aims to please. Even though this person makes them look like a fool, even though they make them feel like a fool, the karmic aims to please. They also view the karmic as someone who is kind of childish with the way that they communicate, but they like that. The karmic doesn't always see the truth in things. They don't always see the truth within this person. The karmic doesn't catch them up easily. Something could be right in front of their face. Clarity, the truth could be right in front of their face, and the karmic still won't see it. They believe anything that this person tells them. They have blind loyalty within them. And I really can't even say loyalty, because I do feel like the karmic is at least entertaining other people. I do feel like they're talking to other people. Yeah, the karmic idealizes this person. They make them feel perfect. They make them feel like they're on a pedestal. And they don't have to do much. The karmic makes them feel that way, even if they're ignoring the karmic. They like how determined the karmic is to be a pick-me. The karmic is a pick-me. Yeah. Whatever they say, even if it doesn't make sense, the karmic believes it. They can easily cloud the karmic's vision. They also like how the karmic is always coming up with new ideas or planning little things, even though they very rarely follow through. They view the karmic as someone who is goal-oriented, but nothing, how can I put it? Very little gets off of the ground. So they make plans, but they don't always follow through. For some reason, they view the karmic as someone who is smart, or who was very studious at a young age. They view the karmic as someone who may have been really intelligent. They may have made good grades in school, but it's because of something that the karmic has shown them. So they may have shown them rewards. Well, not rewards, but maybe awards that they achieved as a child. The karmic is always talking about things that they want to accomplish, and they even make it seem as though they're on the road to accomplishing those things. But like I said, very little actually comes to fruition. Give me one more card. Why does this person truly choose the karmic? The karmic is completely blocked when it comes to intuition. And even if they are getting little intuitive nudges in regards to this person, they ignore them. They ignore them. They like the karmic because the karmic stays put. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we also have the Empress card. I'm telling you, with both of these cards coming out crossing, the karmic is insecure. The karmic is insecure. And the karmic always makes them feel welcome. Also, the karmic may have mommy or daddy issues. They may have been neglected. That's another reason why they're so willing to take the bare minimum. Also, they feel as though the karmic, how can I put this? The karmic is overly forgiving. And also the karmic has helped them back on their feet in some way. Okay, it could have been while they were going through some type of struggle. Also, they like how the karmic follows behind them like a little puppy dog. So a lot of this is all about ego strokes. They don't view the karmic as beautiful or handsome. They don't view them as someone who is confident. And so I feel like they kind of preyed off of that. They saw the karmic, or they see the karmic as prey. For a very tiny portion of you, this person could find out that the karmic has been trying to have a child with them, okay? Even though they may not be in the best position to be having a child. They actually view the karmic as someone who's a little bit hard on the eyes. Now, one thing that they don't like is that the karmic is really smothering. Also, this is very specific. Please don't force it to fit. And I don't know where this is coming from. But for many of you, the karmic will put a man or a woman over their own children. They will neglect their own children over their man or their woman. I feel like the karmic may not spend a lot of time with their children, or the karmic may even abandon their children just to be around this person, okay? They're not looking at the karmic as a good mother or a good father. Take it however it fits. They smother this person. They're overbearing when it comes to this person. They're nurturing toward this person, but they're not even nurturing toward their own children. I feel like they will buy things for this person before they even buy things for their child or their children. Now, if you know for sure they don't have children, if you know for sure the karmic doesn't have any children, then I just feel like the karmic will go through hardships just to make sure this person has everything that they want. They put this person before themselves. This is someone who is distorted. This karmic is distorted. This is sad. This is really sad. With the Page of Swords being here along with the Eight of Cups and the Death card, I do see things ending between the two of them. Okay. Now, also the karmic is well aware that this person keeps looking back at you. If the two of you have ended things, or if there has been a disconnect, notice how the person on the Eight of Cups is walking toward an ending, or someone they've gone through an ending with. So the karmic is watching for signs or watching for clues about this person returning back to you. They think this person wants you back, or that they want to be with you. Yeah, the karmic is viewing them as someone who always walks away from them, who always threatens to end things, who keeps leaving them behind only to return. For a very small portion of you, I do feel like the karmic has verbally threatened this person. For example, they may have told them, if you leave me, you know, I'm going to do this to you. I'm going to do that to you. I'm going to do this to myself. I'm going to do that to myself. It's giving that type of energy. This is sad. But this person, they don't really care. They're so disconnected. They're so indifferent. I feel like the karmic has threatened to leave them, but they don't really care. The karmic also is curious about what this person is doing at night. The karmic thinks that they're talking to someone else at night. Could think they're talking to you. Someone that they've had an ending with, or someone that they told the karmic that they were done with. The karmic thinks that the two of you are still talking to each other, and the karmic thinks that this person may be going to see you at night. They keep leaving at night. And for a very small portion of you, they may leave with like a bag, or they leave with something. But it's not just a phone. It makes the karmic suspicious. The karmic may have also overheard this person chatting, saying something about you. They may have even overheard this person telling someone that they haven't been happy ever since an ending. Like they're not really happy. Wow. And the karmic is also suspicious because this person comes off like they don't care how things go between the two of them. So it causes the karmic to be confused. It causes them to be in a state of uncertainty. It also causes them to feel as though this person is hiding secrets. The karmic spies on them. I wouldn't be surprised if the karmic has this person's location, or if they go through this person's phone, if they follow this person. But they're really alert and also really curious in regards to what this person has going on. There's something they're doing at night that's making the karmic suspicious. This person needs to watch their back with this karmic, because it's coming out like they're about crazy. Something's off. But yeah, they chose this karmic because the karmic is easy. I mean, the Page of Wands and the Fool card in reverse were the initial cards that came out. That speaks volumes. For some of you, the angel number 333 or 3333 will be significant for you. So some of you may want to research those angel numbers. But yeah, they view the karmic as someone who is a lot more carefree. But in reality, the karmic cares a lot. They just don't speak up because they're a pick-me. They're worried about losing this person. They view this karmic as someone who's easy to distract with words. All they have to do is say the right thing. The karmic falls for it. And they view the karmic as someone who's foolish and gullible. I do feel like in the initial stages of their connection, there was some excitement. There was a lot of energy of them being on the go, doing things together, making plans with one another. But it became stale and dull. This person actually feels like a fool. They feel foolish because they're involved with someone that they don't love, that they don't care about, okay? I mean, look at this. We have the Moon card, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Cups along with the Lover's card. They're in love with someone else. The karmic knows it. They're still in love with you. If they could have the both of you, they would. This is crazy. There is some regret here on this person's part. Okay. There is some regret here. Mainly because they're still disappointed. They're still discontent. They feel like they lost someone who is of value, or they just feel like the karmic isn't worth losing you. But at the same time, they wanted to do something daring, something that would get your attention, something that would show that they're being assertive, okay? Something to get you to focus on them. They feel like they left the perfect person behind, or they turned their back on the perfect person, which of course none of us are perfect, but you're close to perfect in this person's eyes. They just didn't want you to see your value. And they're not in love with the karmic because they're still in love with someone from their past. They're still in love with you. They reminisce about you all the time. The karmic is someone who doesn't hold them to a higher standard. Most of the time, this person comes off disinterested. They know that they don't have to make any sacrifices while they're with the karmic. And they're with them for superficial reasons. This person got involved with the karmic out of hidden motives. And their motive was to take them for everything that they have. And truly, I feel like that's still their motive. They're stealing something from this karmic. I don't care if they're stealing change. There's something that they're taking that the karmic doesn't know. Or they take more than they're supposed to. For example, let's say that the karmic tells this person, oh yeah, you can buy this, that, or the other. Just get my card. You can use my card. Well, they get more than what they're supposed to get. They take from this karmic at every opportunity. They feel like they're securing the bag or securing some type of stability. That is crazy. The karmic may either have good money, or they may be related to someone who is really stable, someone who has good money. There's someone in the karmic's family who's very much privileged, okay? That particular person does not want the two of them together. They actually encourage the karmic not to even risk being with this person. I wonder if they think they're going to marry into money, or if they sit with the karmic for a long time, that they can attach themselves to some type of windfall or some type of inheritance. This is so weird. What in the world? Yeah, the karmic has their head in the clouds, falling for words. I feel like they're a bit of a dreamer, kind of like a hopeless romantic, but they're not even getting any romance from this person. Even though there's no bond between the two of them, even though there's not good communication, there's a lot of tension. I feel like this person sticks around due to some type of stability. They view the karmic as someone who is insecure. They may even view them as someone who's a little bit hard on the eyes, but they feel like they have to secure their bag. The karmic makes this person the center of their world. I feel like they take care of this person in some way, shape, or form. And they put them above others. I don't know if this karmic was abandoned, maybe by a parent or something. They have abandonment issues. Both of them could. But this karmic is really insecure, and they follow them around like a little puppy dog. They're this person's personal doormat. Now, like I said before, feel free to switch things around. Okay? They're able to easily get a breakthrough when it comes to the karmic just by saying the right things. Okay? Not taking any action, just by saying all of the right things. I do see an ending happening between the two of them. The karmic may have found out about some things about this person wanting to return to you, or they've overheard some things. Now they're paranoid and curious, may even be ear hustling when this person is on the phone. They may be following them to see where they're going, but those are things that they're specifically doing at night. They feel like they haven't completely released you. Okay? Whew, my goodness. So yeah, that's why they chose the karmic. Because the karmic puts up with any and everything. And the karmic is so desperate to keep this person around that they'll do anything that they can to avert an ending or a disaster, but it's going to happen anyway. They're only delaying the inevitable. The karmic knows that this person needs to make some changes to better themselves. They're aware that this person is resistant, so they're throwing their hands up. It is what it is, as long as they're there. The karmic feels as though as long as this person comes to them at night, this person has a wandering eye. It's coming out like they're dating other people, or that they're interested in other people. But they're always able to come back in and negotiate with the karmic just by saying the right things, giving them a few compliments, and the karmic falls for it. So yeah, that's the real reason why they chose the karmic. Whew. All right. And so that is the reading, everyone. If you guys resonated with this, or if you liked this reading, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you as a part of the Mystic family. I love each and every one of you guys so much. You take care. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.